Alright, what up, guys? So, basically, today was a sad day. Today sucked. So much shit went wrong today. Today, I blew amps up, I almost broke my transmission, and a lot of bad things happened in the car. On the way home, I was just driving, being normal, and I decided to turn it up a little bit and see what happened. I just wanted a little, I was trying to get this drop to come on. It was a really good drop. And I was like, oh, I want to hear this. So, turn it up to about 20, which is, not that high, but not that low. And when I turned it up to 20 and the bass dropped, all of a sudden this amp, my mids and highs amp, which is a MB Core DSC 460, I believe, just completely started making this static noise. It wasn't making that before. I mean, I had to go through RCA, what is it, ground block, not a diffuser, but something to filter out the RCA noise, the whining noise made by your alternator. Well, I guess that didn't really work because it decided to just go complete static. So I couldn't hear any music. The subs, both the amps turn off. The SSL amp for my mids and high, or my tweeters, was still on. And then so I was like, all right, I'll just turn the car off and then restart it, and then the amp should just restart, right? So I turned the car off, and mind you, I'm on the freeway driving, and I'm going about 65, which is speed limit, and I go to turn it back on and it won't start. So I'm like, maybe it's a safety feature. So I put it in neutral, drop the clutch in, and then try to start it again. It won't start. So I was like, shit, what do I do? I'm going like 40 now, and like a 60. So I signaled over the slow lane, put it in, like, think 5th gear, and then popped the clutch out, and the car started right back up. But when it did that, it went like click, 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 click. And I was like, is that good? So I got a 190D Mercedes-Benz from 1986. It's a great car. It's got 320,000 miles on it. Big deal. It's a diesel, but great, great car. But I don't know what's wrong with it. So I got home, jacked it up, looked at it. I was like, all right, it doesn't look like there's anything wrong with it. I drove it around a little bit, went through the gears pretty fast. Went through the gears pretty slow. Just check it out, make it see if it worked. So I did that, yada yada yada. And I was like, alright, well, it seems to be fine. I'll just leave it like that. So, I was like, okay, it can't be that bad. Came home, parked it, and then basically ripped the MB Cord amp out. Now, the reason the MB Cord amp went is because the gain button on it, I guess, the turn the voltage up for it to give it more gain to the speakers, I guess is destroyed. That amp is like a 2008 model, I think. It's not, an Onyx series. It's just an MB Cord, the, standard edition. I got it back when MB Cord was actually made in Germany, not made in China and designed by Maxonics. But, that was a great amp. It was the greatest amp ever. It was 4-channel, and I had it hooked up to 16 different speakers at one time. It was amazing. It pushed 2 kicker subs that were like 250 watts RMS, like to the point where they almost blew. That MB Cord was underrated. It's like a Rockford Fosgate amp. So then I did that. So I got home, ripped it out, and it's just laying in my garage. Probably gonna be blown up sometime next week. But I came in here to make a video to tell you guys about the new build. There's gonna be a new build soon, but I'll get to that soon. Alright, so came in here, looked for my camera. I couldn't find my camera. I was like, where'd it go? I can't find my camera. I was flipping out. So I look around, and I look around, and I look around. I go out in the car, I look around, go look at all the places I think I would put it, and I can't find it. So I had to take this thing on my MacBook, as you can see, stupid YouTube recording. I tried to take it on a photo booth, but it wouldn't upload. It was only making 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and I was like, what the fuck? So I was like, alright, I'll just take it on YouTube, whatever. It's, same thing. So, I'm taking this video on here, and I just realized 420 just went past. Yeah, 420. Alright, so now on to the new build. The new build is going to be impressive. Basically, I was talking to this sound audio shop that I work next to in Wilmington, Delaware. It's called High Sound Electronics. I'll get you guys a link, and I'll put a little phone number in there, and all that good stuff down below in the description box thingy. But I was talking to him today, and I told him about the new build. I know I have 4 Landsar 15s right now. Let's readjust. I know I have 4 Landsar 15s right now, and then 2 MOSFET max amps, whatever the fuck they are. I know I got those, but you know what? I'm not trying to stick with Lanzar anymore. Honestly, you know, that's budget speakers. I'm dropping some serious cash on this system now. And what I really want to do is I want to drop all this cash on here when I sell my car, rip the box out, rip everything out, and then sell the car, and then I can put the system in the next car. So I just have a next build. So this is what I'm planning to do. Now this is gonna kind of be a shock to anybody that knows me, because everybody knows I'm like a budget guy. You know, I try to build on budgets, but this time it's not gonna be budget. This time we're gonna be having probably about 6 amps, 5 batteries, 0 gauge wire everywhere. Everything you touch there's not going to be a lower gauge wire than probably 8 in that car. Everything is going to be insane. So this is one of the biggest builds I'm going to be doing. I'm going to rip the box out right now, right, that I have in there. I'm going to rip it out. I'm going to take all the subs out of it. Probably get rid of the subs for, like, you know, probably like 50 bucks, maybe 25 bucks a piece. Hell, I might just give them away on YouTube. What the hell? Why not? I mean, I might as well. So yeah, actually, I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna give away on YouTube so we get more views. So what I have to do is I'm building a brand new box. It's gonna be intense. It's gonna be quadruple baffled, and it's gonna hold not only 4 DC tweeters. It's also gonna hold 4 Power Acoustic Mofo 15s. These things are insane. You can get them 2 voice coil or 2 ohm voice coil. You can get them. They come with 340 ounce magnets. They weigh about 30 pounds a piece. They're a good sub. My friends got 2 of them, and they bang. So what we're gonna have to power those 415s is 2 DC, or 2 Power Acoustic 5500 TD by 1 mono Class Ds, 1700 watt RMS. The Power Acoustic Mofo is rated at 3000 peak and like 1500 RMS, I think, which isn't half bad considering I'm gonna have 2 of these 5500s. Now I know 5500 is, you know, it's overrated. There's no amp in the world that does 5500 for $260. But you know what? I'm not really worried about that. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna completely switch over to our mids and highs. We're gonna keep the 8 sound stream 6x9s in there, and we're gonna rewire the Viper alarm system I got in there just now. I just got it in last week. It's perfect. I love the remote. If I have my keys somewhere, I'd show you the remote. I can actually vibrates and everything whenever my car's being unlocked or anything. If it's disturbed, it sends a little signal to me and stuff. And I also can get text messages via my phone if somebody steals my car. Banging. So I recommend you guys getting one of those. I'll put a link down there too. But what is going on with the mids and highs is we're gonna have 2 black Onyx MB Quart amps. Now the reason I go with MB Quart for my mids and highs is because they're insane when it comes to their RMS wattage. I'm gonna have 2 of these so I can have 8 6x9s, and then my SSL is also gonna handle my tweeters, and then 2 tweeters in the front. It's gonna have 4 dB drive, like 30 ounce bullet tweeters. They're gonna be for my mids or for my highs, and then 2 what are they called, like Maxonics 4-inch bullet tweeters. They're gonna be in the front of the car for my highs too, and then 2 sets of Rockford Fosgate in the A pillars. Gonna build custom A pillars, and they're gonna be probably a 4-inch, maybe a 5-inch speaker in there. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. But that's all a custom build. That's all going to be fiberglassed, and that's going to look hot. So what's next is to get the batteries. It's going to have 5. Hopefully, I'm hoping for 5. I'm not so sure about 5, but we're going to see. I mean, that's where it's going to kill me. Like 5 batteries is probably about $1,000, and that's a lot of money. So you know, I'm in high school still. I have a job. I have 2 jobs. That's not really me. So either 5 or 3 batteries. I have to have, you know, odd number because I don't like even numbers. I don't know why. But so we're gonna have that. Oh god, this video is so long. Nobody's gonna watch this whole thing. Oh well. If you got to this point, you might as well stick around till the end. It's only gonna be like another minute and a half. So that's the build that's coming up. If you guys got any questions, comments, anything you want to put in, like maybe ideas for what I should do, put it in the comment box. Message me, tell me, give me your opinions. I want to know. If you want to call me a faggot, go ahead. I don't care. Haters will be haters, right? So just put them down below. And I'm actually going to get to that giveaway on those Lansars, and maybe those amps too. We'll see. So hit me up if you got questions, comments. I also run my own car business, tflcaraudio.weebly.com. I'll put that in the link below too. That's my website. If you live in the Newark, Delaware area, hit me up. If you don't know how to do car audio, I'll do it for you. I've been running it for about 2 or 3 months now, and I've been getting really good business. I've made a lot of people happy. So just give me a comment, maybe a private message, whatever you want. I'll see you all later. Thanks for watching.